Welcome back to another video. Apparently Madonna is on this tour called the Celebration World Tour. And when she was performing in Los Angeles, somebody didn't really like what he saw and ended up suing Madonna over it. Apparently he's claiming that the concert was very vulgar. There were topless women dancing on stage, and he did not like that at all. But that was apparently not the only reason why he was suing her. According to an article from The Guardian, there are multiple reasons as to why he's suing Madonna. So that was the first reason. The second reason was that the concert was supposedly start at 8:30 p.m. but started at 10 p.m. So Madonna was 1.5 hours late when she started. And honestly, that happens so often, I hear. I don't really go to concerts. I'm not really all for that crowd and noise. But I hear a lot of times where artists are supposed to show up at a certain time, but they arrive way later. It's so weird. Why would you do that? But anyway, it happens, and Madonna is not any different. She also started way too late. According to the guy that's suing her, he also said it was very, very clear that Madonna was lip syncing. Is Madonna guilty of that? I have no idea. But she's also not the very first or last person to actually do that. Plenty of artists lip sync. I don't really understand why that is such a big deal to people, because it happens all the time. But apparently, he needs reasons as to why he's suing her. He needs to justify it as if, the topless women weren't enough. But then he proceeds that it was very hot at the venue and Madonna refused to let the air conditioning system on, and then proceeded to tell her fans that if they are too hot, they should just take their clothes off. It's getting hot in here. So hot. Who says that? Why would you say that to your fans? What's wrong with you? I think the reason why she refuses to do that is because she has become a very frail, elderly woman. Let us not forget that Madonna is 65 years old. I'm pretty sure that if they would turn on the air conditioning system and the air would hit her old little body, it would cause all kinds of problems for her. Her bones would probably just freeze. She would turn into a popsicle. But honestly, I think that, the first reason for suing her is the biggest reason and the most important reason, and should be the only reason why. Her being late or lip syncing or asking people to take their clothes off because she refuses to turn on the air conditioning, I don't know if those are really good reasons to actually sue her over. This guy also mentions that he had bought 4 tickets, $500 each. Now, that is way too much money. I will never pay that much, and I don't care how much I love this artist. Never in my life would do that. But he did. He went there, and he did not like it at all. So now Madonna's being sued by him, and in The Guardian, it didn't mention, an amount. I'm guessing it's some ridiculous amount because that's what happens a lot. There's one thing I don't really understand, and maybe somebody can clear it up. Why is it so normal for the citizens of the United States to sue people over everything? Because if I was in this man's shoes and I saw these topless women, I would be, of course, grossed out and think, this is not what I paid for. I would force myself to either continue and, finish the concert or leave. But I would definitely ask for a refund. Would I sue? No, I would not sue. I don't really understand why you would do that over this. He could have just asked for a refund, but he went a step further and now he's suing her. I don't know why. But that is something I never really understood about this culture. Why is it so normal to just sue everybody for the smallest of things? Sometimes very insignificant things. Okay, you can look up the weirdest cases online. I'm not doing it for you. There are plenty of examples. If there's one thing that we also know about Madonna is that she always has been somewhat of an attention seeker. And she has always tried, to push the envelope, to try and be provocative and create shock value, of course, so that she gets free press about it. And of course, this was no different. This stunt was the same kind of thing that she would do. But as a 65-year-old woman and an adult, she should have known better. I know that people that live in, Hollyweird are out of touch and they're definitely living in their own world. But honestly, I think she should have known that maybe having these women dancing topless was a bad idea. But this isn't the first time that she has done provocative things. I mean, remember years ago when she was on stage with Britney Spears and then all of a sudden they kissed? Or when she went on social media and pretended to grow out her armpit hair, but it was just some fake mustache that she just stuck on there. I mean, yes, she has always been an attention seeker. She's always been trying to be provocative and make everything about sex, always. And she's not the only one. Honestly, she's definitely not the only one. I'm not saying that. But I feel like, being a 65-year-old woman at all, I think she really needs to stop doing this. I think she just needs to retire now. I think it's about time. I mean, I remember her during one of her concerts, I think it was last year or something, and she was dancing like this. That was embarrassing, okay? And I thought after that fiasco, she would probably either take it slow or she's gonna think to herself, you know what? I am never gonna recover from this. I've been embarrassed in front of the entire world because of that video. Maybe it is time for me to actually accept that I need to just stop. Get out of the business. She's been a singer for a lot of years, but she has millions of dollars now. I would say just retire and enjoy the money that you have. Enjoy your retirement. Maybe find a different hobby to do, so you don't get too bored, like pottery or art, like paint something or something. I don't know. I don't care. I just want you to retire, okay? You're too old for this. You are way too old to be doing these kinds of things. I wonder what you think of this entire fiasco. Yeah, this whole disaster. And do you think that the fan is justified in suing her? Because I feel like it was unnecessary, really. But let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.